Okay, so you remember a few months back when I reviewed some Lufthansa flights through Greece and Spain? Lufthansa's short haul, it's okay, but quite overrated and not too different from a low-cost carrier. Kinda sums up short haul on European carriers in general. But what about Lufthansa's subsidiary airline, which is actually considered a low-cost carrier? Eurowings, headquartered in Dusseldorf, Germany, flies many short routes around Europe under Lufthansa Group, using mostly A320s and A319s. It also has long-haul service. Today we'll be taking a little A319 to London from one of Eurowings' many bases, Stuttgart. The route is done by both Eurowings and British Airways, and my flight is EW2462. We've seen Lufthansa, and now it's time to see their low-cost subsidiary. Is it good? Would I recommend it? And finally, how different is it from its quote-unquote 5-star superior? Find out in this video. After going through security, I ate some breakfast, and at the same time I watched some planes from this window, like this Eurowings A320 operated by Avion Express Malta. Additionally, we have a TUI Airways Boeing 737-800 with split winglets. Pretty soon, I had found out why it was so busy at check-in this morning. I'd arrived at the airport at the same time as the people going to Palma de Mallorca. From this window, I saw around 2 or 3 Mallorca flights take off. After that, the airport wasn't nearly as packed.
Schönen guten Morgen, meine Damen und Herren, herzliches Grüß Gott aus dem Cockpit an Bord dieses Airbus A319 der deutschen Eurowings. Ich möchte Ihnen ganz gerne meinen Kollegen erstmal jetzt hier vorstellen, hier Frederik Boschert. Herr Boschert wird jetzt diesen Flug nach Heathrow für uns durchführen. Geplante Flugzeit 1 Stunde und 20 Minuten.
Dieses Flugzeug hat 8 deutlich gekennzeichnete Notaufgänge mit Rutscheneinflächen und 2 im hinteren Bereich. Flucht mit Markierungen am Boden. Drücken Sie die Sauerstoffmaske fest auf Mund und Nase und streifen Sie das elastische Band über Ihren Kopf. Atmen Sie normal weiter und helfen Sie mit Reisenden und Kindern. Auch in den Waschräumen stehen Ihnen Sauerstoffmasken zur Verfügung. In the event of decompression, oxygen mask would automatically drop from the panel above you. Pulling one of the masks down will start the oxygen flow. Remove your mouth and nose cup. Best the oxygen mask from over your mouth and nose and place a full elastic strap over your head. Breathe normally and do not disturb the passengers and children. Oxygen masks are also provided in the lavatories. Kopf. Führen Sie den Gurt Ihren Körper. Lassen Sie das Ende in den vorderen Verschluss einrasten und ziehen es aufzublasen. Die Weste hat außerdem ein seitlich angebrachtes Ventil, das zum Aufblasen sowie Ablassen von Luft benutzt werden kann. Die Signallampe leuchtet bei Kontakt mit Wasser automatisch auf. Put a life vest over your head. Place the strap around your body. Attach the end to the buckle at the front and pull. einer Evakuierung abbaut. Bitte schließen Sie Ihre Sicherheitsgurt, verstauen Sie Ihren Tisch und stellen Sie Ihre Rücklehne senkrecht. Öffnen Sie alle.
Well, that was one way to end the flight. This flight wasn't much, but nothing less than expected. It arrived 20 minutes early, which is one thing they did exceptionally well. All the services buy on board, so if you are flying with Eurowings, I'd suggest bringing your own snacks. While Eurowings is considered a low-cost airline, it's usually relatively expensive compared to other budget carriers in Europe. However, in terms of hard product, it's also better. Take the legroom and seat width, for example. It's literally no different from Lufthansa, and even better than some legacy carriers like Iberia. Yeah, that does say a lot about European legacy carriers too. Final score is 6.5 out of 10. To sum up, would I recommend Eurowings? Yes, for 1 to 2 hour flights. Anything longer may not be too bad, but if so, bring your own snack unless you want to pay for food and drinks. But in terms of European standard, this airline is pretty average, and if it happens to be the cheapest option when looking for a trip, definitely take it. Literally the only thing Lufthansa does better than Eurowings is in-flight service, because they at least offer some complimentary stuff on short haul. And yes, I have another Eurowings trip report coming soon, but it'll be on an A320 instead, so tune in for that.
Devices can be deactivated. Please be careful when opening the overhead bins as items may fall out. On behalf of Eurowings and Eurowings Holidays, we would like to say goodbye to you now. Wish you a pleasant stay in London on your journey to your final destination. Please remain seated until our business class guests have departed first, then please keep as much distance as possible and be sure to wear your mask correctly. Thank you for being our guest, take care and goodbye.
Waldorf Center.